Welcome to Coffee and Tarot with Mama T. My name is Teresa, and I am welcoming you in for a reading for Sunday Oracle Soul Food. I'll invite Spirit in as well, and we will begin. I got the idea for today's reading from Tarot and Witchery, and and I'll link her on my in the description. Hexa, she has a newsletter, and she has a free learning library on there, and she's got all kinds of really neat resources, including a Samhain release spread. And I really liked this idea for this reading, and so I'm going to use a variation of it. The idea of it really is that I'll read what she wrote here. We now descend into the earth to be held in the darkness, embracing possibility. We release what no longer serves to allow simplicity and clarity to be our new norm. Our roots hold us, providing the strength to stand strong, communicate with the deep, and be nourished. So you use either tarot or oracle cards, and because this is a Sunday Oracle Soul Food reading, I'm going to just use oracle. But I've run this reading with tarot cards before too, and it works really great. And the first step is to breathe deeply as you shuffle and focus in on the question, what do I need to release right now? And then choose as many cards as you feel comfortable with. And the tip is less is more. And then the second question is, what inner strength can I depend on now? So these cards up at the top, these represent your leaves that you are releasing as a tree. And then number 2 is your strength, and that is represented by the tree trunk. What inner strength can I depend on right now? And then the third question is, how did my roots sustain me during the cooler months? And then draw as many cards as you like for this one, like one for ancestral help, one for inner knowing, etc. So taking notes of your release cards, and then ask at a later date, how they were transformed into nourishment for your life and your spirit. So this is a great exercise for journaling, and I will. I'm not going to put a copy of this reading in my description, considering this is it belongs to Tarot and Witchery. But I will link her below. You can sign up for her newsletter. She offers these resources for free, and I love her channel. Absolutely adore her channel. And so anyway, let's go ahead and get started. One of the first thing that I did, though, I'll share this with you. Actually, I'll show you the cards. That way it'll be easier if I show you the cards. So I'll pause right now. Okay, the first thing that I did is I noticed as I was looking at this spread, the question seemed familiar because I had just gotten this deck, the Prairie Majesty Oracle, and had been thumbing through the cards earlier in the day, and the actual questions for the cards, for the different steps here, there are cards that correspond with those questions within this deck. What is ready to go so I can grow? That's for step 1. Where is my strength? That is for step 2. And then what riches do I carry within? And then it shows all of these roots. And, that is perfect for step 3. So I am going to use that as my visual guide. These cards here is my visual guide. And then I will put my leaves out that I am releasing, my strengths, and my roots here. And this is a reading for the collective. I didn't do this specifically for me. I did let Spirit know that I wanted to pull these cards for the Sunday Oracle Soul Food reading. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with the what is ready to go so I can grow. And the cards that I got, I had 2 Power of Surrender cards that popped out together. So we're going to use both of those. And then we'll just kind of arrange this like a tree. And then I have, this is a Green Witch Oracle card, I believe. And then this one is from, well, I can see the deck over on my desk, but I can't see the title of it. I'll have to, it's The Hero's Journey, I think. I'm not positive. I'll look that up, and all of the decks that I use are always in my description of each video. And then this is a Soul's Journey card that we are using for another leaf to release. Where's my strength? And this, for this card, I'm going to use this as like my tree trunk right here. I used, these are the Soul's Journey ones, the Hero's Journey cards. So I don't remember what that one is. I will get it. I promise. 2 of these cards, I was going to just do one, but 2 came out together. So we're going to use both of those. And then for this question here, for the roots, we have a Wild Whispers, I think is what the name of that one is. And we have, this one is called the, oh gosh, I can't remember, Sacred Destiny maybe? Oracle, everything, yeah, it is, it's Sacred Destiny. Then this one is from the, this is also another Denise Linn book, or Oracle, some forest one. Then a couple of these are Celtic Spirit Oracle cards, and these both popped out together. I was only going to take one of those. And then this one is from Herbal Astrology. So these are going to be the roots, the things that we're going to, that will nourish and sustain me. So, and sustain us. So let's start with what we're releasing. We're surrendering frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so that you may approach the situation more calmly. Okay, I love that. I love these Power of Surrender cards. Surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Here we get fog, obscurity, and feeling lost. So surrendering that sense of feeling lost, and surrender, maybe even surrender the sensation of trying to be found, of knowing your way, surrendering that, the discomfort of the fog, and just allowing the mystery of the obscure. Then the Power of Surrender, this is Soul's Journey. We get worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. That's the truth. It doesn't. It just robs you of the time that you have right now. And then, these are the Archeo oracles. So these are archetypes. And this one is being a fatalist, surrender, being a fatalist, and, engage with the idea of optimism, perhaps. Strengths that we can rely on and depend upon during the course of Samhain season. Ally in Disguise. This is a card, and it says, discover the hard to find blessing. An ally in disguise is basically like a hater. This is like, somebody who purports to be your friend, but they really aren't. And they may even be causing you harm from behind the scenes. But the strength to rely on is the ability to discern and know the difference between a true friend and one that isn't really true to you. And then this card is, you've won the lottery. Oh, please let that happen. Please let that happen. You've won the lottery. Make room for wonderment. So maybe not the actual lottery, but you have this ability to embrace the wonder of life. And that is definitely a strength to rely upon during these winter months. Okay, and now looking at the roots, how do my roots sustain me during the cooler months? Let's look at the Celtic spirit ones first. First one is oak. The keywords on this are doorway, strength, and journey. So the strength will definitely help sustain us during the cooler months, having that inner strength and inner resolve. I was going to do the other Celtic spirit. This one is the pentagram, protection, balance, and unity. I like the sounds of all of those too. Then in the, what is this called? Sacred forest or something like that. Yeah, it makes me crazy when I can't remember what the name of the cards are. And I think it might be, this box might be downstairs. Anyway, it is eagle spirit, freedom. Freedom will sustain us. And from Herbal Astrology, horsetail, patience. Patience is definitely a really good one to have during the course of the winter months. Look at all of these symbols that are within here. There's so much to look at. Okay, then from Sacred Destiny, we get community. So a sense of community will definitely be something that a lot of us will rely upon during the cold winter months. And then finally, this last card is ease. Things don't have to be hard. Even when it's winter and cold, you can rest easy, feel at peace, and trust. So there you have it. That is our Samhain release spread for our Sunday Oracle Soul Food. I hope there's something in here that helped nourish your spirit. And if you like this video, be sure and give it a thumbs up on your way out. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. It's free, and I am trying to attract my people to my channel and to my online community, and all of your likes, shares, comments, watching the video to the end, And subscriptions really help the algorithm and help YouTube to push this video and my other content out to the people who need to see it. So thank you again for your help, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a great day today too. Take care. Bye now.